Hello.
Hey there.
Hi.
And welcome to episode 224 of Come Get Your Podcast. I'm your host, Adam.
I'm Dustin.
I'm Chris.
How we doing, gentlemen?
Peachy.
Sorry, I
good.
went Swedish chef on that.
Finally slept in this morning.
Me too.
Fuck both of you.
I slept.
Doesn't happen often for
Nicely.
I slept
Yeah.
until 9:30.
me. 9:15 for me.
Wow! High five, bud.
Yeah.
Moose
It
woke me
had-
up at 6:30.
6:30.
It's been a minute since I've slept past 7:30 a.m.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
Both of you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You deserve it. Maybe tomorrow it'll be a better day for you.
I'm hoping tomorrow might be my day. But yeah, it's Moose wanted his breakfast at 6:30, even though his ass doesn't get fed till 7.
But I'm hungry earlier.
And then I got up to go chastise him and went back to bed and could not fall asleep and gave up
Yep.
after 10 minutes. So,
Yeah, that'll
But
happen.
forget it.
yep.
That'll happen.
Let him outside, fed him. Rizzo was ready to go by then. And then started playing Tarkov to, do my daily things in my hideout.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's essentially a mobile game, and logged off and then just gave up and made coffee.
Said forget it.
And I am so tired.
I mean, I woke up at 9:30, but I didn't actually get out of bed till like 10:15.
Oh, I got up at 9:15.
Oh man, no. I was laying in bed with the dog. Doom scrolling Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray.
Yay. What a way to start the morning.
I taught my parents what disassociation means yesterday.
How'd they handle that?
Well, I laughed because it just dawned on me when I was talking to my mom about something. I laughed in the middle of her sentence, and she's like, "Why are you laughing?" I was like, "It's something separate. I'll tell you right afterwards." And it was like, you remember when when I was growing up, and you would have nights after work where you would just make dinner and then just sit and watch TV and then like drink a beer. And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, I've never understood more why you do that than now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I was like, man, I disassociate after work. I'm just it's a blank slate for me. I'm just like watching YouTube or something, just like zoned out for hours until bedtime.
That happened to me earlier this week, except instead of like normally like I'd come home, maybe play a game or something like that, or start watching something. I think it was Monday. I got home and she's like, "Hey," and like we were talking a little bit, and I was just like, "I'm just gonna go lay down." And I literally just laid in our room in the dark for the rest of the night, not really even doing anything. Just
You need that sometimes.
You do.
Like,
Just needed the quiet, dark.
yep.
Just
Jesus, serenity.
Turned a fan on, lay down, and just relaxed.
yep.
There's
And then I remembered it was the day that the last 2 episodes of Shadow Lord came out. So then I kind of got myself out of it and
Oh.
then went to go disassociate with that show.
that'll pump you up. That'll pump you up, especially the last 2 episodes. Not that we're gonna talk about it or anything, But Dustin, I can't wait for you to watch it.
Yeah, we don't need any slip ups like the boys.
No, it was Daredevil.
It was Daredevil.
Oh no, Daredevil. You're
It was
right.
Daredevil.
You're right.
I could have sworn. That's the thing is, I could have sworn I watched the final episode of it. But that's just kind of the week it's been,
Yeah. No, I feel you.
So
I feel ya.
for context, before we start recording, we usually catch up with each other and talk about random things. We're talking about shows that we've all watched, and none of us had seen all of Shadow Lord yet. Dustin hadn't seen it. Adam's not caught up on The Boys. Dustin yet is not fully caught up on The Boys yet, but we could have
Closer to me.
closer than Adam. But then I was
Yeah.
like, Daredevil came up, and we're like, is everyone caught up on Daredevil? And it was a yes across the board. So
I said yes. Yeah.
So we talk. All of a sudden, we just start talking about it, and then Adam just goes, "Yeah, I actually haven't seen."
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the final episode.
Yeah, so
I
I
was
don't think I've actually seen the finale. You know,
you guys are saying things that I have not experienced.
it's on me. It's on me.
We got baited.
Not even mad at myself
No,
about it. I'm not
no.
even mad. Like, you know what? It's okay.
I mean, we spoiled one thing for sure, but
Right.
a lot of the episode was not spoiled, thankfully.
And
I also think, knowing you, Adam, when you get to this episode, had you even not known that information as you're watching it,
You would've called
I think you would have gone, "Oh, this is about to happen."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like knowing you, you'd go, "I see it." Okay.
there's some comic stuff that similar
Yeah.
things happen
Yeah,
with what you
exactly.
said. So, you know, I'm not surprised.
Exactly. It's not something that you're going to be like, "Whoa, this is out of left field entirely." It's,
would have seen
Yeah, exactly. Knowing you, you'd be like, "Called it."
Yeah, this ain't this.
I felt it. I called it coming. I
Immediately.
saw that coming.
Yeah, this ain't the Sixth Sense, man. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, I can't help it. Like, well, this would make sense if this happens.
exactly.
You know?
Well, and exactly the stuff leading up to that, and just again, you're gonna go, "This is where it's going." I see it.
What did I even do on Tuesday that I didn't watch Daredevil?
Long
Maybe
week
that
of
was the-
work, you know.
Maybe that was the day that I actually just like laid down in bed and did nothing.
Yeah, and then caught up on Mall.
No, I watched Maul on the
'Cause that's-
4th.
Okay.
Because I was like, it's Star Wars Day. I'm gonna watch Star Wars, and the Maul. They purposely made it so Maul would end on Star Wars Day. So
Yeah.
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 I told Adam when you had stepped away, Dustin. It's like I had watched them all and then continued to then like go on YouTube and watch a bunch of Star Wars things.
Things about it.
Like just the like Ahsoka and Anakin scene from Ahsoka where they're in between, and then the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader fight. It's like, man, when you could see like Obi-Wan being like really like that's the moment where he's like, Anakin's dead. Like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You did kill Anakin Skywalker. My friend is dead, and I see that
My friend
now.
is dead. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I watched the last 2 episodes of Maul, and then immediately threw on Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, that's
It's a good. Okay. Ooh.
Just because I don't know why. It's like I don't really care for the prequels, but I was just in a mode where I was just like, I want to watch one of the prequel movies today, and that's my favorite one.
Yeah. Episode 3.
And so in the beginning, before they like when Dooku's still alive, spoilers.
Yeah.
What, a 20-year-old?
Yeah, I was gonna say 20 years old.
Before his head's cut off. Spoilers.
Yeah.
There. I know Chris had Dustin.
Wow.
Did you ever watch Tales of the Jedi?
I don't believe so.
TV show? Okay.
No.
It's an animated show. It focuses on Ahsoka and Dooku. And
Oh.
some of Christopher Lee's acting in Revenge of the Sith has way more context and meaning if you watch that animated show, which, you know, I don't like the fact that you have to watch, like, you know, oh my God, this thing that they didn't even know about or have planned for 20 years from now.
It's like it's similar to what Alex said one time where we were talking about Clone Wars, and he's like, I don't like the fact that you got to watch Clone Wars in order to like the prequels. And I'm like, I understand.
But he does it with Marvel.
I know.
Right.
But it's like, I understand. I do.
I understand what you're saying.
However, Revenge of the Sith is such a much better movie.
Yes.
After watching the Clone Wars.
You give them new respect for at least episode 2 and 3.
There's even more context for Dooku because of Tales of the Jedi.
Yes.
So same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay. So I just looked it up. I don't think I've ever even seen this like cover art.
It's not the same level of
Tales of
Shadow
the Jedi?
Lord.
Okay.
In terms of writing, but it's still really solid. Like, it's better than a lot, you know, Clone Wars.
Yep.
Like earlier stuff anyway.
Yeah. Like, again, because I've never seen the first season of Clone Wars, but that was based on your guys'
Yeah.
recommendation. I
No one
did what
needs to
you
really
guys
watch that one.
recommended,
That's fine.
and I loved it.
Yeah. But it's on level with like the last season of Clone Wars.
Oh, the last season of Clone Wars. Oh.
Tales of the Jedi.
Would recommend.
right? Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yep, Tales of the Jedi.
There's also Tales of the Empire and Tales of the
I see that.
Underworld.
There's only one season,
Yes.
6 episodes. Jesus.
Yes.
One of them's only 12 minutes long.
Yes.
Okay, this could happen this afternoon. This is such fast.
I would say go finish Shadowlord first.
Yeah. Go finish Shadow Lord first. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
chronologically, Tales of the Jedi happens after Shadowlord.
After, okay. And then Tales of the Empire is...
I have not watched that
2
one
years
yet.
later?
Yeah, I have not watched that one yet, but
Tales of the Underworld follows
6 episodes as
Asajj.
Asajj. Yeah, I couldn't remember how to say her name.
Okay. Shit.
Ventress.
All right. Came out in 2022? Mm-hmm. Pretty sweet. Okay. I will check that out.
It's real good, honestly. It gives a little, it's just context.
Yeah, right. Which I know we've talked about. Like, I know you guys are way bigger Star Wars fans than me, but like, I can even appreciate the, outside of the Skywalker, like the context, the stuff that happens that boosts what we've already seen.
Yeah, Star Wars is just a giant.
Yeah. Please expand it.
Yeah, like.
Well, that's why I'm excited for the Gosling movie.
Yeah.
The fighter pilot one.
I'll just call it.
Well, again,
it's not Rogue Squadron, but it's in my brain. It's Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
Headcanon.
Well, and again, for me, like I haven't read as much of the literature that I
Me
know
either.
is not canonical, but like, yeah, all of this stuff to me just boosts my Star Wars universe knowledge, which is always cool.
And when it hits,
man, oh,
it hits.
Dave Filoni, trust everything you do, dude.
Well, now he's in charge now. Like,
Officially.
Yeah,
in charge,
which is why I saw that and I was like, oh, dude, this is the choice.
Kind of excited for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah,
I mean, he directed it, and now he's in charge.
I'm
So
cautiously optimistic,
Yeah.
about it. So
I'm gonna watch it.
of course.
Whether I go to a theater or not is another story. But
I'll probably watch it at home.
it's
Unless
expensive.
unless it comes out and people are like, "Holy shit, this is amazing!"
Which
Then
it
maybe I'll
could.
go see it. Yeah, but I'm kind of expecting it to be like I'll watch it on Disney Plus when it gets there.
I still can't believe I messed up on the Daredevil thing.
I felt as soon as you said that, I felt so bad.
As soon as you guys said what you said, I was just like, "Oh no!"
No.
Well.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. You're fine. There's more
shall
to
live.
the episode there. So
for 1,000%.
yeah.
So I've been playing the Saros video game.
Yeah, how has that been going?
It is a feast on the eyes.
And
Yeah?
for you especially,
Pretty?
even more so.
Yeah.
It's very pretty in general, and I don't even have a Pro, PS5 Pro, but like it looks gorgeous. And then when you add in the fact that I have that entire living room is filled with hue lights, then it gets real fun. And the audio design on it is like, it's really good. Had my bass bar going and everything, and that like the whole experience as a whole is awesome. And the gameplay is really good too. So
Good.
that helps.
I was gonna say how does it feel while you're playing it?
It's nice. It's nice and tight. Like
Okay.
controls, like it's a lot. There was a review video I saw saying that if you have a PS Pro controller, that's probably the route to go.
Oh, the
So
back
you
pedals
can
and shit.
Have the back pedals and assign those to certain things so your fingers can stay on the sticks the whole time,
Gotcha.
which does make sense, especially in context of me. Like, I'm like, oh, I could see why, and then actually after playing, I'm like, yeah, it would be way easier if I had a Pro controller, but I'm not dropping money for that.
Yeah, if my thumbs
at the
did
moment.
not have to leave the sticks.
Yeah, because like I have the Switch 2 Pro controller, which has a couple buttons on the back, and I did the same thing for Tears of the Kingdom, because then my fingers can just stay on the sticks the entire time. So like literally the same thing. And I don't know. This is also I think the first PS5 game that I feel like utilizes just the controller, the haptic feedback, and how it works with the triggers in general to its maximum. Like, this is what it's supposed to be, or what they wanted from the beginning.
Most games I turn that shit off.
I do too, but I do not with this one.
Okay.
This is the only one where I'm like, nope, that's fine.
This feels good. Feels like that's a part of the experience.
Yeah, and it's solely because in all the other video games that are shooters, when they want to include the dynamic trigger stuff, like you really have to like crank down on that thing in order to like bring up your scope even. Mm-hmm. I don't like that, especially if it was like a competitive game like COD or something like that. Like I don't, that extra whatever is the difference between being alive and dead. And this one, it utilizes it, but not in the way like you're breaking up your scope. It changes fire modes. So you have just like your normal, like you're not like on the left L2, you're not pressing anything on it at all, and you're firing your gun as it is the way it's meant to be.
Yeah.
If you pull it halfway, there's a huge amount of resistance when you get to the halfway point. Not like while you're pulling it to the halfway point,
but as you get to that point,
but when
there's
you get
resistance.
there, it'll stop, and then that changes your gun to an alternate fire mode, which, depending on the type of weapon you have, makes changes some things.
Yeah.
And then if you pull it all the way down, that is how you fire your power weapon, and which is obviously what it sounds like, and it does a lot of damage, but it's not something you have available at all times.
Got like a cooldown or ammo you got to get.
It's more towards the ammo thing, but also not quite.
Okay. Okay. That's more of a loaded question. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like, if you have the ability to fire it, like you can fire it, obviously. And then in order to get more ammo for your power weapon, you have to basically bring up your shield and then run into the blue bullets that enemies are firing at you, and it absorbs it. And gives you power ammo. But it's not like a 1-to-1 thing. Like, it's a whole bar you have to fill up in order to do like one shot.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah. And so like that's how you alternate between firing things. So like each gun has 2 modes by itself, like normal weapons, and then if you pull it all the way down, that's your third power weapon. And so but like not having it like the resistance when you're trying to just pull it in general is the nice part. It's just there's literal, like you can tell just by pressing it a little bit where the resistance is, and where like you actually have to like really actually pull it down to bring out your power weapon. But it's not it's done well enough where it doesn't hurt my fingers.
Okay. And do you have the haptic turned down at all, or is it just set to default?
Full blast.
Okay.
And it will drain your controller's battery.
That makes sense.
Not quickly or whatever. Like you can have a couple good sessions with it without it being plugged in and everything, but like it does make it go down a lot quicker than other games.
Okay.
Or having it off. But yeah, like it's awesome. The story is, it's unfolding still for me. And I'm very intrigued, with the mystery that they have going on, and the world that they've kind of just set up in general. But like immediately after like you die for the first time, you go back out and it's like, well, this isn't quite the same. Why is this not quite the same? And then like they start dripping in little bits and pieces from your NPC buddies, and you realize that there's something much larger going on. And it is difficult, but not to the point that Returnal was difficult.
That's good to hear, because Returnal's difficulty was like, dude, wild.
Yeah, that was one of the thumbs down things for it. And with this one, it is, you can make it that difficult if you want to just go through the levels without really leveling anything up. But if you take the time to explore and go back to previous zones with new abilities you gain, you can set yourself up to make it not easy, but you're not going to be banging your head against a wall for hours. So it's as difficult as you want to make it, which is a cool way to handle that. So I can only imagine how speedruns are going to go when people get to that point.
Okay. And it's a single player, right? Like it's just a single player campaign.
They haven't even announced anything multiplayer. Like Returnal has a multiplayer element, but they didn't add that.
Yeah, it's got a co-op, right?
I would say that didn't come out until like a couple of years, I thought.
Correct. Yeah, that didn't come out until a couple years after the game was out.
So maybe someday with this one. But, I mean, it's cool to just run around as Rahul Cooley. So
yeah.
God, imagine. God, I can't do it in real life, so I guess this will have to be the next.
This is as close as I'm going to get, baby. But, yeah, would recommend it if you especially if you like bullet hell games.
Yeah.
We're in the Raul Coley Renaissance because not only is he in Sorrows, the main character, he's also the warlock in Diablo 4 and Diablo 2, apparently.
The remake of 2?
Yeah. I believe he is, at least in the second one. I know he's the warlock in Diablo 4. And then he's doing The Exorcist right now, Mike Flanagan, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Anything Mike Flanagan does, I will check out.
Same.
Big fan, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
Probably don't even have to go that far back into our episode catalog to find the last time we were talking about him. So
No. Because he's attached to the Clayface.
He is, yeah. He's
writing
movie too. Yeah. So, man,
it's a shame that the Midnight Club didn't get a second season, though.
Never say never.
Yeah, it could still happen.
That's fair, I suppose, but it was canceled.
Oh,
so I don't foresee that happening.
Well, never
Likely,
mind.
But I still wouldn't totally count it out, especially if like Clayface and Exorcist do well.
Yeah.
Netflix might be like, hey man.
And then I don't know if you guys knew this, but he has a miniseries on Amazon Prime later this year, Carrie.
Sure did know about that.
Matthew Lillard's in it, so is Casey.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, his normal cast is in there. You know,
obviously. Yeah. He's got some favorites that just show up.
He's got his normal people in there. I'm reading through the cast list. I see names like, that looks familiar. That's cool. I'm like, then I'm like, oh yeah, wait, hold on a second. This is normal.
These showrunners love to do that.
Hey man.
Good for them.
Well, like,
they struck gold a couple times, so you know.
Well, like in watching The Boys, like people from Supernatural just keep showing up.
Yeah.
Same people, and there's some nods to, the guy that's the president. Like, once you get through season 4, I think if you're watching season 4, you were seeing some of the like, presidential race, but that guy has some lines in, I believe, the end of season 4, maybe early season 5, that are directly pulled from Supernatural, from his character.
Okay then.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's just people just keep showing up, and it's like Eric Kripke. You just is this a Supernatural reunion on The Boys?
A little bit
that we're seeing.
A little bit.
So, but I love that stuff.
I also saw Matthew Lillard has a role that is unknown, I believe, at this time in the Superman sequel.
I think I did hear that, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that got announced. He was cast a couple days ago.
Good for him.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah! I'm just trying to think of like, what would he play?
I mean, he could be. I don't know. They could do Zod again,
right? Because I was thinking like he'd be great as a villain. I guess I just don't know what story they're gonna go with.
I mean,
I don't know where they're going with it.
Time will tell. It's the Man of Tomorrow, so I mean,
comes out.
Isn't that a comic book line?
I think that's a comic book series, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd need to consult Carlos. He's our resident Superman expert. Superman.
Superman.
And that comes out next year. Because we have the Supergirl's out
Supergirl
this year.
Yeah.
Later this summer, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that'll give us some idea of where Superman's going. I don't know. I'm assuming they're keeping them all somewhat.
It's gonna be about Brainiac, the Man of Tomorrow. So that's interesting.
Oh, okay.
Lars Ettinger plays him, who is a German actor and
Brainiac.
rapper. Who is this guy been in that I've known him from? I don't know this guy from anything. Oh wow.
Well, maybe you will from now on.
Yeah, maybe I will
Exactly.
from now on. But I'm also still
Exactly.
I'm also interested in the Lantern show. Lanterns coming out.
Yeah.
That one I'm
Soonish.
super interested in.
I think things are going to start crossing over. I
Yeah.
think with the Lantern show. And possibly the end of it's somewhere in I think Supergirl as well.
Right?
Yeah,
Feels like it's going to start bridging some stuff here.
Lanterns.
I think so.
Out in August of this year.
Supergirl?
No,
Lantern.
Lanterns.
Lanterns. Okay.
Yeah. That's Kyle Chandler and I forget the other guy's name.
Aaron something.
Yeah.
Aaron
The
Pierre.
fact
Aaron
that Kyle,
Pierre.
yeah. Kyle Chandler being in it is what really got me excited.
He's one of those guys where it's just like, oh yeah, it's that guy, but he's always just a solid actor in everything.
Yes, exactly. So it's like I just feel like at least he's going to do great.
Yeah.
I have faith in it until they,
Until you don't anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like there hasn't been anything yet that they've come out with that's been tied to like the James Gunn thing that I'm not like, oh no, I've enjoyed that. So
I will continue to do so until they prove me wrong.
exactly. Similarly what we did with the MCU, right?
Yeah.
Until it was like, okay, well, now we're starting to get some of the not best, but like I'm cool with it until that happens. There will come a point.
That's inevitable.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a downfall of Rome.
It's inevitable.
I am inevitable.
That's a crab. That's a lobster. Those are the good days of Funhouse.
They were the good old days.
Anybody's excited about the Starfox remake that's coming out?
I am more now once you told me earlier that it was a remake of 64.
Yeah, it's a Starfox 64 remake. It looks. I mean, I think it looks pretty cool.
I've only seen images so far, and I will remedy this after we're done recording. But yeah, I mean, I love Star Fox 64. I guess I don't know if I'm like I wish they maybe could have done like another original game, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe they can add something to this.
That's what a lot of people are saying too, because this is the second remake they've done of Star Fox 64.
Right.
So they're like, man, we're hoping for more original Star Fox, but that could lead to more Star Fox,
Yeah, if it does well enough. Who's voicing it? Star Fox.
Oh man, I don't know.
What is it? Glenn Powell?
I don't think it's Glenn Powell. No,
Damn.
It's Chris Pratt.
it might be Chris Pratt though. I don't know if they've announced any of the voice actors yet.
Okay. Like I said, I'd watched none of the direct. Like I just woke up one morning and was just like, there was a Star Fox direct. And I was like, oh, that's surprising. And I mean, like, I liked Star Fox 64. I never owned it. I always played it at other people's houses, but like I always liked it when I played it. I don't know. I'm not a huge Star Fox fan. I'm a Star Fox fan, not a huge Star Fox fan.
I'm kind of the same way. Like I never owned Star Fox 64, but when I played it, I enjoyed it. But never was like Star Fox is my shit. Like never like ride or die for Star Fox.
I disliked him in Smash Brothers 64.
I don't know if I so much disliked him as more as like I disliked the people that played him.
That's what I meant. That's what I really meant. Yeah.
Was he an overpowered character?
It was just so fast, and people would dash and dodge all the time,
and then go like sit in the corner of a stage and just fire pew pew with the laser, and there's not much you can do about that.
Gotcha. It's like people playing Odd Job.
It's
in GoldenEye. It's like you're saying a lot about yourself right now.
I look down on you.
Right, literally
in that case, but also in the real world, I look down on you for choosing that.
For doing that.
I think less of you.
Just a little bit.
I wish them nothing but pain on their houses.
I curse your families.
Forever.
Curse your heritage, your property. Everything.
I will say one thing that you also surprised me with in regards to the Starfox remake is that it is being priced at $50, which is reasonable.
Yeah, it's $49.99 for the virtual copy digital, and it's $54.99 for the physical copy.
For the disc?
Come on, Nintendo.
Nintendo's the only one doing that shit right now.
For now.
For the cartridge.
Yeah, if you want a physical copy of it, they're charging you $5 more.
For the plastic.
GTA's gonna do that and watch. GTA's gonna be like $100.
I saw something recently that was the CEO of Rockstar was asked about that and didn't give an answer.
No.
Yeah, I think I saw that too. But he did make it seem like, well, we want to make it reasonable, where it feels like what you're paying for is worth what you're playing, like what you're experiencing. So I think, I don't know. I feel like they price quite. Yeah, I feel like 80 maybe. I hope they don't be the first one to make that like big jump.
Sony's also trying out dynamic pricing in certain regions.
Fuck off, Sony.
Do you know about that?
No.
Yeah. If they notice you buy a lot of games or something, like they might charge you more because you buy games.
Ben's getting charged an arm and a leg right now.
Is he buying all those games?
I don't know. He had to. Some of them might have been free through the monthly.
I'm assuming some of them he has, but like I'm assuming most of them are just. I'm assuming some of them are he purchased a long time ago and just is finally getting around to them. But
I don't understand that strategy. Like, I don't know. Maybe if you have a lot of disposable income and you're just going to do it anyway, sure. But, like, eventually you're just going to price yourself out, and then people are going to buy less games, and then you're going to have to drop the price.
Well, that was another article I saw earlier this week that Gen Z and some millennials are don't buy new games until they, like, it's like 60-something% of Gen Z doesn't buy stuff immediately.
Yeah. Like, I can wait for a sale. Yeah, exactly. Continue with that trend.
In this economy?
Right.
I don't know, I'm trying not to buy any games. I mean, I'm in a video game slump. Like we've talked about already before. But
and you have been for quite a while.
Dude, it's rough. I wish I could snap out of it, believe me, because I would like to beat Pragmata. I enjoy Pragmata. I just can't bring myself to finish Pragmata. Because all I want to do is just zone out to YouTube videos for 5 days.
Are you not playing anything? I see you in voice chats.
I
with,
mean, I played
Colin and Ben.
Dead by Daylight, but I don't count that.
It's just mindless.
That's just
you're like, man, whatever. I don't have to think about it.
I don't have to think about anything when I play that game.
I'm looking at you over my glasses right now.
Yeah, but I don't count that as a video game. To it personally, because it doesn't just nail it. It's automatic for me to just be able to play that game. I don't have to think about anything.
Like late days Destiny, where it's like, we could go in and raid. And I think Chris and I could re-download the game, jump into very certain strikes, and literally walk through them.
Muscle memory.
We played them yesterday. Yeah, like it would just like riding a bike. Like just we're at the done.
And also, DBD is in the middle of 2v8 right now, and Dustin can attest to this. 2v8 is auto mode. Like it's very simple. It's bare bones.
It's way less thinking.
I don't have to think. You know,
You just
so
go.
I got on Dead by Daylight with them last night and sparked up a joint, and that's all it takes. Like I'm fine. Like that's Dead by Daylight,
And I'm good. Something to keep your hands busy while you're just hanging out chatting with people.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But then
That I get.
but that only lasted an hour and a half, and then I was like, I'm done. I don't feel like playing anymore. And then I went and watched YouTube videos for 3 hours until I went to sleep.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I mean,
You
that's
gotta
what I
do
do.
that.
that's my evening.
That's what I do most nights after we lay down.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my evening most days.
We'll have Smosh games on or something random. Same.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Hot Ones has been popping off lately, and
yep.
I watch a lot of this content creator for Dead by Daylight named Slate. He's a British guy that has this dry humor that's amazing, and it's just while he's playing Dead by Daylight, I know what's going on and what he's talking about. So it's just like a best of both worlds. I watch Kind of Funny's content almost every day, what they talk about and they bring to the table, which they are highly recommending Mixtape, and that is it's got my attention right now. Because I said, like, I said before we started recording, like that Mixtape is aimed at us, like our age group.
It is 90s music and bands. Sure.
Skateboarding and making it, assumingly you're gonna there's a mixtape in there somewhere, and
Yeah.
I've mostly been watching Tiny Desk concerts from NPR.
okay,
Oh.
okay. I like the
I
one
like
with
tuning it. Yeah.
I like the one with Juvenile.
Juvenile's a good one. Wet Leg has a really good one.
Who is
They're a
that?
British band. They were featured on the first episode of the SNL UK.
Okay, I didn't know there was an
And,
SNL. You okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it started a month and a half, something like that.
Okay.
Tina Fey hosted the very first episode, and then they had that band on, and I don't know, I vibe with it.
Okay.
Noah Kane in this Tiny Desk concerts were really good. Also, I'm just going through like old stuff, and then I've been a cover band called Dwayne Gretzky. Been listening to them a lot.
Dwayne Gretzky.
Dwayne Gretzky.
I like that. I did see that the guy you recommended to us, I think last recording, I'm forgetting his name now, artist. He said he just came out with an album.
Noah Kane.
Oh, yeah. I think, did you just say his name? Like
Yeah.
his Tiny Desk? Yeah, I saw it. I thought I saw that on YouTube like 2 months ago. I think is when it came out.
No,
A month ago?
not even.
Okay.
It came out like I think like 5-6 days before the album did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was. You recommended him last time we spoke, and then he was also recommended to me again this week by somebody. And then
Everything's listening.
I asked.
Yeah, dude.
I asked Colin yesterday. I said, "Hey, have you heard of this?" Because like Colin and I have similar taste in music, but me and Jess, Colin's wife, have the exact same taste in music. And he's like,
Yeah.
"I haven't too," but
I like her taste in music.
he's like, "I haven't too," but Jess has been listening to it. And then immediately I was like, "Oh, so that means I'm gonna like it." Understood.
So that means I'm into it. Yeah.
It's like, hey,
Good to know. Okay.
all right,
cool.
I'll have to check it out sometime.
I swear I've seen that guy and his name across several things since we
He's
talked.
blown up right now.
Dude,
Yeah.
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 So that makes sense.
What else I've been watching? A lot of Game Changer stuff. Dropout, really.
I
Wasn't
watched.
he just on SNL?
He's on tonight's SNL
Yeah.
with Matt Damon.
Yeah.
I don't have Dropout, but I did watch the Dropout episode with Andy Cortez, Alana Pierce, and Blessing.
Oh, the actually.
Actually, that was really good.
Yeah.
Dropout's been good. Finish the noise, boys, or
Have you-
make some noise.
Did you do the Kickstarter?
I have not. Is it over?
No,
Okay.
it's another month.
Yeah, I want to get in on the Kickstarter for the game.
I got it.
Yes. Hell
So-
yeah, dude.
If you don't,
Hell yeah. No,
I will at least have it.
I want to support it, right? But
Yeah.
that is something we definitely need to play.
Oh yeah,
Speaking of
And
Kickstarter,
You know what I mean?
speaking of
some
Kickstarter,
fancy
Hell yeah.
there's a Cyberpunk trading card game that apparently blew up on Kickstarter recently.
really.
Yeah, it got like super funded. Cyberpunk
I have not heard of that.
starter
No,
trading card game.
I could see that world being a really good card game, though.
So it went. I don't know when I can't see when it went live, at least based on the first glance. How much do you think it's pledged? It's raised so far. Its original pledge was $100,000.
That's what they were asking.
That's what they were asking for.
2.2.
2.2.
3.7.
Boy, you boys are so off. 28 million.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Get the fuck out of here.
50,773 backers have pledged $28,353,088.
That's not like one of the highest ones of all time.
Has to be.
That is nuts.
I thought in my head when you asked that question, 7 or 8 million would be high. So I was like, and then I heard Adams and I was like, yeah, that felt about, okay, I'll pick somewhere in between.
So their highest one is $8,000 pledge. And it's like, gives you like the starter decks, gives you like special things, blah, blah, blah. Over 100 people have backed that.
$8,000.
$8,000, man. Like
28.3 million off of just under, well, not just, but pretty close to 51,000 people only is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, just Google if you guys want to check it out.
Good for
Sometimes
them.
just Google it.
I'm looking at the Kickstarter page right now.
Yeah, like it's insane. It is insane.
Jesus, good for them. What has this company made any other games?
Weird
Co.
I don't know.
Oh, that's the only project they have on Kickstarter.
But it's official that they are backed by CJ Project Red on this, though.
Yeah, I would hope so based on all the art that I'm seeing on this page.
Yeah, their staff is awesome. Blah blah blah. I wish it showed where they like when this started.
They joined Kickstarter in October 2005 last year.
Okay.
I'm looking, and I went to their actual website.
Okay, update number 1 they have is January 29th of 2026. So just still this year, and they raised $28 million.
Damn,
that's so crazy.
I backed the Dropout Game Changer board game the first day, and when I did it, I think they had already I think they were just trying to raise like a $200K or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they were at about 675,000. And then I went later that night, I was talking to Misty about it and went to go look at the page again to tell her all the stuff we were going to get. And they had raised almost $2 million at that point. So, I mean, I guess if people want it, they're going to back it. So
yeah, I mean, if that's something that strikes your fancy, it's gotta have something, worthwhile in that trading card game that people are willing to back it. Like, there's got to be something that clicks with a bunch of people. So
apparently, that Weird Co, the Cyberpunk card game guys, are they started the company with a passion for trading card games.
Well, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who we are. This is their website. This is their who we are. Weird Co was founded for deep human connection that trading card games create. Our goal is to build a community with soul that fosters magic of trading card games that we grew up with. No AI in our games, no compromise. Weird Co exists for players who want to feel, create, and connect, to make games that remind us what it means to be human.
Support shit like that. You had me at no AI.
Yeah.
Bro, you're telling me right now. That's everywhere. Yeah, they just started November 25th. November 2025. So yeah, this is their first project.
They make some D&D dice.
There you go, Dustin.
And then this is their first thing.
Well, hell of a first thing.
Way to go. Good luck.
Good for them.
Yeah. Good for them. I will watch their career with great interest.
I can't remember.
$28 million.
Back in.
That's insane.
I can't even remember the last like physical card game I ever played, like trading card game.
Carlos and I were talking last week about doing DC Deck Builder again.
I think that's that's got to be the last one I've played. Probably over at Carlos's house with you guys.
That was a while ago.
That's a while ago. That was
That
years
was a while
ago. Yeah. That's been a minute. He didn't have kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Been a minute. Yeah, I can't even remember the last kind of card game thing I played. I mean, like a deck builder, I guess.
Yeah.
Misty and I played Dominion a week or two ago, but that's not a physical game that we played the physical version.
It's probably
digital, right?
I think I still would count that though.
No, yeah, I mean, the reason we don't play the physical version is because there's too many expansions, and also we sold them, so we don't have it anymore.
But you can play it online.
Yeah.
They're called digital. Yeah. I was going to say, even I think that even if we're talking about deck builders like that, even that would be the last time I played over at your guys' house.
I got into Balatro again.
Yeah.
I've been playing that.
That's probably the last card game I've played was Balatro. It didn't click with me, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I played that too. That was fun. It didn't really like grab me, but I wasn't in the mood for like a deck builder. But it was fun.
I want to try the multiplayer mod with Colin.
I bet he would be down to play that with you anytime.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I bet he would be.
I always read his updates and then you guys talking about it. And I was like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I'm just glad there's at least one other person of us who like got really, really, really into it.
You're like deck builds and this play, and you're like, okay.
I remember once when we were playing DVD, he was trying to talk about Balatro on something, and I had to tell him, you're talking to the wrong person, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying to me right now.
Only thing I know about Balatro is that you want the numbers to go up. That's all I got.
Go up.
The numbers go up.
Number go up. That's all you need to know.
Number go up. That good.
Very good. It was last weekend. I randomly was just like, I feel like playing Balatro while I was waiting for Saros to finish downloading. And the first game I played, I didn't get a nan-inf, but I was to the point where I was getting my score was in like exponent 20 something, which is really good. So I was like, still got it. And I mean, got lucky enough to have the right jokers come out, but
still got it.
Yeah. I don't know. And when is Starfox coming out, to kind of bring it back to that?
June 27th? 25th or 27th, okay. One of those days.
But in next month.
Next month.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you saw how this got announced. Nintendo literally tweeted, Shigeru here. We're going to be doing a something like talking about Starfox. You know, wasn't a direct. I mean, it was a direct, but it wasn't a direct. You know what I'm saying?
It ended up being a direct, yeah.
And it was just like so out of the blue. And it was literally like, we're going to be doing this at 3:00 Pacific. And it was like an hour before, like an hour later. So it was like, man. Like, what an announcement. Like, it's just so out of the blue.
Well, I was saying, like, I literally woke up one morning and then it was like, there was a Starfox Direct. And I was like, whoa, okay. So is the release going to coincide with the price increase?
No, price increase is not until September.
Okay.
And even, I mean, it's the price increase sucks, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's not as bad as it could have been. It wasn't like... It went from Switch 2 is going to go from $449 to $499, which is how much I honestly already thought the Switch 2 was.
You already thought it was $500?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Clever on their part to announce like, hey, in like 5 months we're going to increase the price. So
how many
go buy them while you can.
I'm about to say how many Switches do you think people are going to be buying?
I'm going to be interested to see where their April sales were and March even. Because, I mean, June is going to be a year since it originally came out. So I'm interested to see what this, like, January through April's sales data is, and then compare it to what happens between now and September. I bet it's going to go up.
I think the only thing, and I said this in our Discord the other day, I was like, I think the only thing that can make me buy a Switch 2 is an Ocarina of Time remake announcement. That would get me to buy a Switch 2.
That would probably get me to buy Switch 2 as well.
Like there's other games I would want to play. Like I do want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, but there's nothing that's like, I need to play this now.
Do you guys have either of you guys have the OLED Switch 1?
No, I have an OG one.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Honestly, just the performance on Switch 1 games it's not worth the
it.
price, but it's a chunk of it for me.
Yeah.
And like Bonanza's fucking fantastic, Pocopia is fantastic, but being able to play Tears of the Kingdom,
yeah,
like in 60 FPS, like Dustin got to see it a little bit.
It looked really cool. Yeah, it did.
And having it run smooth is pretty nice.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Are you getting on that Tamagotchi life or what?
Misty and I were talking about it. She might get it.
I think that's got Misty written all over it.
It really does. I'm intrigued, but not enough to pull the trigger.
Okay. You should.
But you never know.
I was watching one of my friends stream it yesterday at work, and the shit that his characters were like, you could make them say things. You can like create. It's crazy, the level of creativity that can go into this thing.
That's the thing about why I'm not pulling the trigger. Is like I'm still not sure what that game is. I have a very general idea. I know there's an older one that people absolutely love from like the Wii or Wii U days, but
it feels like Animal Crossing but humans, and like you make your own villagers.
Okay. Like Misty was like, "Oh, there's a new one." And it's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Interesting." But I got my fix for Animal Crossing out of the way with Pocopia.
Yeah, it's not exactly like Pocopia is like
right.
Minecraft / Animal Crossing, right?
And Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, yeah. Like this is definitely more Animal Crossing than anything, and like you basically play God and you make me's.
You're the Sims God.
Yeah.
And you make your people.
And you make your people, and you get them to be friends, and then you make them items.
Is it the Sims for Nintendo?
In a way. You can't really make people's houses though. Like you can design them, but
right. Furnish them.
It feels like something that you and Misty both would get into. Like I could see Misty playing it by herself, no problem. But seeing you two play it together, for sure.
Yeah. There's chaos.
I'd like to see what kind of fucked up creations you'd be able to make.
You know me and my character creators.
And it's not just character creators. You can make items like you can make somebody made Taco Bell's like Crunchwrap Supreme meal. Like
okay. Yeah, you're selling me on it.
Yeah.
Intentionally or not, you're selling me on it.
Say less.
Yeah, like, it's the what you can do in that game is just is crazy.
I'll look into it more. I'll do some research.
Yeah.
See what happens. I don't know. I'm still balls deep in Tears of the Kingdom right now. So,
based on that description, Chris, I think I concur with you. It sounds like an Adam and Misty game, if I've ever heard one.
I'd just be getting yelled at most of the time.
Yeah,
I can't see you playing this game by yourself that long, at least. But I could see you two playing it together, like for sure.
Sure, I get what I'm picking up where you're throwing down.
Okay, good.
Just get yelled at the whole time. But that's part
of
that's part of the fun.
Why would you do that?
That's part of it, man.
Because I can.
What's wrong with you?
This is so.
Because it lets me.
This is so unrelated, but it made me think of it. Like right before we hopped on to record the podcast, I was first of all, Starbucks has really delicious sandwiches. If you guys didn't know.
Oh yeah.
There's this ham and cheese like baguette thing that they make that's toasted. That's very delicious. Anyway, I had that for lunch. And while I was eating my lunch, I watched the Bears highlight from when they beat the Packers, and you just reminded me of Missy. Like, why would we want to watch them win?
Oh yeah, when you came over.
yeah.
Why do we want to watch them do this? They're bad. I'm like, because they end up winning,
right?
Like, that's the joy. You know they're gonna win, so it's good to see them do this shit. But man, also that's getting me excited for football season. But I know you guys are excited about baseball season right now because I do know the Cubs are in first place.
Yes.
It's like
Sir.
solely.
And I do know that they had a good run against the Reds, including
three
three overtime wins.
three walk-offs.
Three walk-offs
in a row.
Two and extras.
Look
two
at
and
guys,
extras, yeah.
guys. I'm kind of paying attention to baseball.
You are. This is their second
Second.
10-game winning streak of
In
the season.
23 games.
Hey.
Yes.
Won 10 games in a row twice in 23
Then they lost
games.
2 against the Dodgers, one
Lost
against the Padres, and then went, fuck this, and went back on a winning streak.
With, again, 2 of their best starters are not here yet
Yep.
or are now injured. And 4 of their 6 relief pitchers are also injured.
Yep.
But
And
they have
PCA
such
hasn't gotten hot
fucking
yet.
depth
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
on the
Seiya's
offense.
coming on.
Nico Horner went 0 for 5 yesterday, and they still won 7-1.
I think he went 0 for 5, and he's still batting like 287.
And he's still, upper 200s.
Yeah.
It's a nice feel. Like, we are what the Brewers were last year.
I just hope we don't end up like how the Brewers were last year.
And yet, everybody in the NL Central is still over 500.
Yep. What is this division, dude?
Last place would be winning in 2 American League divisions right now.
Yep. And that would be the Reds, who are on an 8-game lose streak, which is funny to
And
me.
4 of those were against the Cubs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I went to bed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, being like, oh, they're losing. It's time. And then I'd wake up the next morning and just laugh.
Just laugh. You go, you got to
See
be
they won
shitting me.
Poor
I think a
Reds.
couple of those, we were sitting on the couch, and I was like looking, and I was like, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Like, yeah, okay. You can't win them all. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's going to happen eventually. And then like looking back down and going, oh my God, Katie.
Specifically the,
The Cubs
Tuesday
won.
specifically the Tuesday and Wednesday night games. I woke up the next morning and just
It's like, you got to be shitting me.
Pete. I watched Hot Fuzz last night.
Ooh, I love that movie, man.
Me too. Anyway, being a Cubs fan is really nice right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine when their pitching gets healthy.
Justin Steele comes back.
That's got to be scary for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we are facing the Rangers in Dallas or Texas. Are they in Arlington? Where are they?
I feel like
honestly, I think Arlington.
I feel Arlington is correct.
Colin would know.
I would say they're in Texas, and then they go to Atlanta. Is that right?
I think so. That's gonna
And
be a
that
test.
is going to determine first place in the NL.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it.
15-game home winning streak. Oh my God.
If they win,
We could talk about this for a long time, Chris. You brought it up.
I'll say if they win their next series at home, they will tie the record for most wins at home in a row.
I figured that Cubs was brewing in you guys because I've paid attention enough to know that they've been doing well.
Yeah.
So I knew that shit was brewing.
Baseball, man.
To myself the other night, I was actually thinking if we were going to talk about it today, and that if you were going to bring anything up, because like they are doing enough to like, I figured you'd probably know some things.
Yeah, man.
It's been around.
I get enough highlights and updates to know, and also the stream. There's a streamer I watch every morning because he streams at like 7 a.m. to play DBD, and he's a Cubs fan.
Okay,
So he also talks about
yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name? Shout him out.
Slate.
Oh, it is that.
It's
Slate,
the
that
British.
same
It's
guy.
the British guy that lives in America, and he's a Cubs fan.
Oh,
He's also a Bucks fan.
that's fine.
Chris, you could literally like either follow the Marquee Sports channel on YouTube or the Cubs on YouTube, and after the game, like they'll have 8 to 12, maybe 15-minute like just highlights of the game.
Yeah, it's I've watched some of them. I remember I watched the one with the Dodgers last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched the one with Pete where he got the walk off. This last week, and then the one that you guys when we last recorded, I think that was at the Dodgers.
They were in LA that weekend. Yeah.
And then I watched that one because that you highly recommended watching some of those defensive plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They were awesome.
They were.
Hey, you know what? I don't follow baseball all that much, but there is something that is comforting about a summer's day when you got the windows open, the breeze going, you just have the Cubs on.
Yeah. Just to hear the murmur of the crowd.
It's just something.
Some guy yelling hot dog.
Hot dog. Oh,
That's been going all over the
Old-
Yeah,
baseball
dude.
old
subreddit.
style
Yeah.
here. Old style.
Got the windows open, breeze coming through. You're like, this just feels like summer, man. This is
3-1-2.
great. Yeah.
It's golf season too, Dustin, so don't forget.
I've been golfing quite a bit.
So are you going today?
No, but I am going next weekend. We're going to go into Chicago, meet up with Colin, play out near him. Yeah. We try to get out there and because like Colin will try to come in to play with us.
Yeah.
But like to help out, like, we know it's more expensive near Chicago, but it's like,
But it's the
Mutual
we're gonna
respect.
we're gonna come to you. We'll
it's,
play
It's
near
the
you.
experience, though.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're gonna have fun.
I've been playing a lot though.
Good.
My game doesn't feel like it's improving, but it will.
It's
As long as you're having fun.
You're just starting.
Oh, yeah.
You're just really
Oh, yeah.
starting out this year, so don't get too down on yourself. There's still plenty of golf to play. You got months ahead, months ahead of yourself right now.
Oh yeah, so excited, dude. Been walking more too, so
Hey, nice.
being a little
I
fit.
just bought a treadmill for that specific reason.
Hey, nice.
So I figured the best time to buy it would be in spring
Yes,
before winter. So
yes. Before everybody's like, wait a minute, I want to, and post New Year where it's
That's
like,
true. Yeah,
I want to
post-
get in shape, and then there's
post
super
New Year for sure.
expensive.
I got
so
a-
you waited.
I got a 45% discount on
Yeah,
this bitch.
dude. You waited till the cool down, and then you're like,
Yeah.
swoop in, get it on the bottom.
And
Smart man.
45% discount, had about $100 in Amazon points. I know it's Amazon. I know.
I get it.
But I got a treadmill delivered in one day.
Fuck yeah.
Getting that thing inside my house was a task that I accomplished by myself.
I was like, you could have called me.
Nah, I mean, I'm
got
not,
it.
I'm
I got
strong.
it. Right.
I'm
It's
strong.
just more, I'm assuming it was large and just awkward.
Long, heavy,
Yeah.
and having to get it up some stairs. So, but I did it all by myself. Now I'm going to put it together either today or tomorrow. I don't know which one.
One of these days.
But yeah, one of these days. I got a 30-day return window, so it's got to be sooner than later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how this, I know we're over an hour. How this started was my boss a couple weeks ago had to go to Nashville or Memphis for a conference, and she came into the office with her suitcase and needed to weigh it so she could get it under 50 pounds, and like she didn't have a scale at her house where like it would fit. And normally we have a wheelchair scale, but I have no idea where that went to. So we had to find a different one, and it wasn't quite fitting on the scale to measure the weight. And then she like called me in, like had somebody come find me and to like go into her office, and she was like, hold this. I'm like, okay, why? And she's like, we're going to weigh it. It needs to be under 50 pounds. I'm like, well, just put it on the scale. She's like, doesn't fit. She's like, you get on the scale and then see how much you weigh. And then you're going to hold it, and we need to be under whatever. And so like,
Subtract
I got
that
on the
amount.
scale and weighed myself, and then she was like, okay, now pick it up and let's see, we need to be under 300 pounds. And I was just like, I saw my number and I was like, I need to lose weight.
Yeah.
And then immediately bought a treadmill. So
Yep. You went, oh no.
I was like, well, that's not good.
No. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Time to lock it in a
time
little.
to fix this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, at least I'll be able to walk in the winter.
True story. True
Oh,
story.
yeah.
And especially, with a potential career change, it is going to be even more helpful.
A slight one. I can walk while I'm working.
Yeah, there you go. Get one of those standing desks.
That is, if I get this position, that is what my boss has. She has a treadmill under her desk. So,
Yeah, there you go.
yep. But yeah, we're at an hour.
Yeah, we are. Could have gone longer. the Cubs talk, could have gone on forever. You guys
Could have been a lot longer, and especially Bears talk too, because there's some other things.
Oh, Bears! Sports are exciting sometimes. So we're gonna head into our disc corner, and we got a hefty amount of disc corners for you, lovely folks out there. I'm gonna butcher this name for sure. Ephesians Prysock.
Ephesians.
I think it's Ephesians.
Yeah,
Price.
thank you.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna butcher it.
Yep, I got you.
What's your favorite James Bond movie, and who's your favorite Bond actor?
The Casino Royale remake.
Yeah, Casino
It's
Royale's
so good.
really good.
I was gonna say my heart wants to say GoldenEye is my favorite movie, but it probably is Casino Royale.
I love Casino Royale. I'm just super fond of Skyfall.
Okay. Is it the banging? Is it
Skyfall's
the banger
really
music?
good, too.
I mean, the music helps. But man, and I don't know. Daniel Craig is probably my favorite Bond actor. Pierce Brosnan's up there. Admittedly, I've not seen enough of the older Bond movies to see enough of Connery.
Not a Dalton fan
Yeah.
or a Moore fan.
Or a Moore, Roger Moore. I'm just super fond of Skyfall and Daniel Craig.
I would probably say my James Bond. It's kind of like It's like a Doctor Who. Like my Doctor is David Tennant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know.
Same thing.
Yeah. Which is the right choice.
Yeah. I mean, there could be some arguments there, though. Just saying.
I'm not going to argue with people like Matt Smith more. I'm just a Tennant guy, personally.
But it's like my Bond is Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, sure.
But
Solid choice.
goddamn, Daniel Craig is a great James Bond.
Yeah.
Apparently
Casino Royale is so good, dude.
apparently the actor who plays the one in the video game First Light coming out is fucking does a great job.
I've heard that
I
too.
really hope that they're doing this where like this is him becoming 007 James Bond, and then they put him as the actual Bond for the next slate of movies.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I've watched like kind of like a before you buy
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
like things you should know, and it does sound like in the I think I only played like the first 3 hours of it or something, but it does seem like it is that where it's like he's 26.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of getting recruited into the program, and then like this is him becoming 007 James Bond. So I think you're getting your wish there.
Well, I mean, if they make him the actual Bond, like live
Correct.
action
Oh,
Bond.
yeah. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be.
I've heard that's
sick.
the rumor.
Oh.
Is like
Yeah.
this is their Amazon's making the game as the prequel, and then like the rumor is if he's cast as actual James Bond for live action movies, like now he's actually 007, but we get to play how he became that.
That would be wild.
Have we ever had that in this medium of video game
I don't
movies?
think so.
I was as you were saying it, I was like trying to think of like, no, we've had the reverse of that.
Yeah. Ben and I were talking about it the other day in our Discord.
Damn.
Because I was like, he's the one who brought that up and heard about the rumor, and I looked it up, and like a lot of people are talking about it, but like Amazon owns the rights now to the Bond stuff, so like it's definitely possible because they're the ones producing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because any other time it's been like there's always like there's licensing and that
Right,
stuff to mess
Barbara
with.
Broccoli was held that leash tight.
Yeah.
For my favorite Bond, so here's the thing. My family was a Bond family, or my dad was a Bond guy.
Okay.
So I grew up watching the Connerys, the Daltons,
Yeah.
the Roger Moores,
Moores.
Even George Lazenby.
I was about to say I couldn't
Yeah.
remember his
You
name.
got
but
the Lazenby in there?
Lazenby.
Yeah, even Lazenby. So all of those different Bonds are very different eras, and the types of movies are very different too. The reason I went with Casino Royale is because that, in my mind, is what brought it back to something that is both serious, kind of funny, and just good. Whereas,
Yeah.
like, if you go back to like Roger Moore era, that's just goofy '70s shit, but it's still fun and it's still a Bond movie.
Sure.
Like, Moonraker is wild, and I highly recommend watching Moonraker to somebody. So I don't know. Daniel Craig was the perfect Bond for this slate of movies.
Mm-hmm.
All-time favorite though, like Pierce Brosnan's obviously up there. Craig's up there. I don't like Sean Connery is the one he's James Bond.
Yeah.
So I gotta go with Connery.
Gotta go with
That's
Connery.
fair, man.
I think.
That's fair. I didn't watch a James Bond film until GoldenEye, and I'll never forget when I first watched that movie. It was like summer.
That's a good one.
Like it was like in the morning. Like we had we had one of those fancy cable boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't pay for anything, but we had a cable box. That's right.
Had it split in.
Back in that day.
And I remember GoldenEye came on. I had no idea what it was about, and I'm like, I want to watch this. This sounds cool, and I was hooked.
Yeah, you're like, fuck yeah, dude.
This is awesome. GoldenEye. Yeah.
Thunderball. It's really, really good. Dr. No. Come on. It's classics. Classics. Pussy Galore. Come on.
Yeah.
Pussy Galore. You need a new Austin Powers movie. I think it would do well.
I don't know.
I don't know if they
yeah.
can make it now, but maybe. That's all I was thinking about as we were talking about those older James Bonds was like, that's exactly what Austin Powers was.
Oh, yeah.
Was all the gold member.
100%.
Yeah.
Another question they would like to know is, if you had a custom fatality Mortal Kombat style, what would it be?
Whatever, excuse me, however gory you could essentially make, what's the fucking D&D cantrip? you talking to somebody.
Oh my God.
Zone of Truth.
No.
Yeah. Okay, Merle.
It's, oh my God.
I'm looking at it's like your
My mind went hellish rebuke, and I was like, no, that's a reaction.
vicious mockery.
Thank you. I was
Yep.
like, if you're a bard, that's like your
Yeah,
cantrip.
vicious mockery. I would want a MK style vicious mockery.
That's funny. That's funny. Throw an insult and their head explodes.
I just throw a glizzy into their throat, choke them.
Yeah, they just choke on it. Mine's probably teeing up a golf ball and just driving it through their skull. Like it shot him in the face.
That'd be
It just
good.
goes right back out the back.
The camera's back there, and it
Yeah.
zooms in through the head back to you, and you're just like,
I spin the club.
Yep.
Like it was a great shot.
there you go.
Yeah.
I can see it now.
Yeah.
Ephesians, thank you for your questions.
Thanks, Ephesians, Los.
Our next set of questions comes from Bone Daddy-O. Ask you right, boys. On an average day, how many pigeons do you think you could reasonably carry?
4,
Yeah, I was gonna.
That's also the number that popped into my head.
maybe 5.
2 to 4.
I was gonna say.
somewhere in
I was
there.
gonna say 3 because it's like, man,
Yeah.
they're wild.
If they'll stay in my arms, I could cradle 4. If not, I can carry 2. 1 in each hand. That's about it.
And then they would like to know, what are you proud of but never have an excuse to talk about? How far I've come in my career, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like I even admitted this to my boss the other day, which might be surprising, but I don't work as hard as I used to, and that doesn't mean I don't work hard. I just don't burn myself out of work.
Sure.
Sure. But I was like the only like leader in my specific organization for the longest time, and now there's like 6 different leaders now, and it's like I had to remind him, like, I used to do this by myself, by the way. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so, and I don't talk about that enough, especially like with my family and stuff. Like it's I don't know. I always grown up thinking that I was gonna not be successful as an adult, just because like I was always teased and stuff by my brother.
Hey, me too.
So yeah, like it's
Not by my brother.
so it's like being the most successful of my siblings is an odd feeling. I don't like it. I'm not accustomed to it.
Doing all right.
Doing good, buddy.
Thank you.
I I graduated college with honors.
Yeah, you did.
That's not something I relatively talk about. It's something I'm proud of. As somebody who struggled in school, and not in a way that like I just can't grasp the material. It was more I didn't find it interesting, so I didn't pay attention to it. Like I'm pretty sure I had undiagnosed ADHD. I probably still do. But to do something like that after I struggled like through high school and stuff, grade wise, that's something I'm very, very proud of. It quiets the imposter syndrome voice in my head that likes to pop up.
My therapist told
It's
me
one of my
once that I didn't do well in high school and stuff because I wasn't challenged enough, and it's like that checks out.
Could be that too.
Because I was a class clown in high school. Like I didn't pay attention. I didn't do home. I passed. I tested very well, always, but I never did homework. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
I did not always test well. I just didn't. If I didn't find it interesting, I just cared about other things.
Yeah.
Which, if I could go back, I would try harder. But it's.
And I think I've said that. I think in one of the questions that Bone Daddy-O asked us previously, like, what would you tell yourself when you were younger? It's like, try harder, dude. Like, apply yourself. Yeah.
You'll be happy if you do.
I wasn't necessarily a class clown, but like I just did not give a fuck about high school. Actually, like honestly, just the last year and a half, I cared up until then, and then I just stopped caring, and would just find a way to pass. So I got through it, but yeah, but that's not what I'm most proud of. Probably
that's pretty fucked up.
I'm most proud of that I got through it.
Yeah, I'm mostly proud that I got through high school. No, no, it's Misty. Everything she's done, and with given how things were for her for a long time, growing up. So, and where she's at now, it's fucking crazy, in the best way. So
yeah,
I just don't like talking nice things about her.
No. So,
which is how you know our relationship's great.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like my work and her work had a crossover event a couple weeks ago, where I brought a bunch of our individuals were brought out to her elementary school where she works, and they held like a fun fair type thing for us, and it gets my individuals out and about and in the community, and that's always a good thing, and they get a cool experience and all this other stuff, and like it's really good for all the kids at Misty's school to see, like, there are a lot of people out there who are different than us, but that's okay.
That's right.
They're still worthy of respect and kindness, and it's kind of, in a way, it's like exposure therapy as well. And because that's hard to get, especially when you're younger, if you don't have somebody in your family who's has IDD or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
And a lot of people from her work and then from my work who meet her like, she's so nice and like awesome and all this stuff. And usually Renaissance is like, yeah, she's fine. So,
she's all right.
I live with her. Like, she's all right.
Yeah. That's what I was like. I would say the same thing. It's like, all right. Oh, hold on. You only see her for 8 hours of the day. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly.
You should try living with her.
Yeah, exactly. And like, yeah, she's fine. But no, like she's my favorite human. So
awesome. Yes.
Your wives, both of you are amazing. As somebody who grew up with them, in high school at least, I always thought Missy hated my ass in high school. I don't know if I ever told you that. But
I think that's come up.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's both Misty and Katie are two tremendous human beings, and I'm grateful to know them. And you, in an extension, you guys as well, because without them, I'd have not met you fellas.
No,
true.
So
that's true.
Hey,
we did well. You
done good, kids.
They're fine.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all right.
They're okay.
Yeah.
All right, our next and last question comes from Jeff and Legendly. He would like to know, at CGY Boys, You get $5 million instantly, but you could never watch nor will ever know what happens on the last episode of any show ever again. You'll never accidentally hear about it. You can't read about it. The final episode will elude you for all eternity. Would you take the deal? No, I don't think I would.
No, I don't think I could.
No.
You
tell me I couldn't watch the last episode of Mall that just came out? You're out of your damn mind.
I think I could do it.
You're crazy.
It's tough though, right? Like, because we watch very, very specific shows that we absolutely find interesting. Like, and admittedly, not all of them hold up or service what you've previously seen in the show. Like, I feel like it's rare that we get, now I'm assuming, right, the Mall show, Breaking Bad. Like, I think a Game of Thrones, where it's like, yeah, I would have been cool to. It doesn't matter, right?
That's what I was gonna say.
In hindsight, you're fine with that, but
right,
true.
You
Well,
wouldn't know.
true, but leading up to it, if you remember, like that last season got to be so. Like, we were watching that show every single week, like gathering as like groups and watching it.
That's
and
the last
it got to a
show
point.
I've ever done with that.
Remember
by the way.
doing that exactly. So like, I don't know. It's. I feel like, man, I could take that money now. I could still watch the shows and just not watch that final episode, and I feel like I would be okay with being like, I can figure out how it ends. Like, I don't need it to be official.
Yeah.
It can be official to me.
Yeah, because for, like you were saying, for every Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Mall, you have a Game of Thrones, you have your How I Met Your Mother.
Right. Lost. Just kind of got off the rails.
Where
like,
you just go, what happened?
Right. So, like, I don't know. And I can still watch movies. Right.
True.
It's not involved in this question. Like, so I still get entertainment. I can still play video games. I can still do all that stuff. I can read comic books. I can read books. But not being able to watch the end of Breaking Bad, or, you know what I mean? Like, that stuff would hurt.
Especially
Sopranos, even though that last episode was controversial. But, like.
But thinking about, like, a Breaking Bad, a Better Call Saul, and stuff like that, I could, like, oh my gosh. But then again,
Not
like,
seeing the final
with this mindset, would you know there's a final, like, would your brain be like, there is a final episode still?
Yeah, that's how I read it.
Or would it be like the penultimate episode is the last episode to you?
Well, it'll be to you, but you're aware that the other one happens.
It says the
you just
final
can't see
episode of any show will elude you.
Right.
Okay.
You just can't read about it. You won't hear anything about it. But I think that, to me, that says you're aware of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and the thing is, right, like, based on the way you wrote this, Jeff, the fact that you'll never accidentally hear it, you can't read about it, I don't feel like I'm missing out then. Like, it's only internally that I'm like, oh, I didn't get to see the end of that. But, like, again, if I can just make up the ending of the show.
But if I know.
Right.
If I know that it's out there.
Exactly. If I know it's out there, if I'm hearing about it and how great it is, then I start to get FOMO. But, like.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point.
I can get $5 million right now and just retire, dude. I'm done.
I don't know, man.
That's a good
It's tough.
That's a good
I need to know what happened to Bubbles in The Wire.
That's true.
This is true.
A new Bubbles was formed.
I don't know. Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like I could do it.
I think you made a good point just now, Dustin, where it's like, you're not feeling like you're missing out because, like, you know it's out there and you're like, eh.
Now, if you wrote this as in, like, you do accidentally hear it, you can read about it. Like, again, I guess you are experiencing it in that way, but you can't see it.
But the only thing that would suck about like Breaking Bad as an example is, like, you hear about how great it was and you're just like,
yeah, yes. Maybe you can't read about it, but if you hear about it, then it's like, fuck.
Okay, but if you see the second to last episode of Breaking Bad and you don't get to know how anything ends,
oh God,
that's true.
That's so hard.
Or you watch the second to last episode of Daredevil and you think that's the last episode,
right?
And then you realize
exactly.
You're shit.
Fuck.
Now it's like $5 million. Like
But I don't know. Also, I'm sitting here going, $5 million is a lot of money, but also maybe not enough for this.
Well, you invest it, some of it.
But if you were like $10 million for it, I'd be like, yes.
Throw $500K in the stock market, and
right,
get in with the current administration on predicting how things are going to go.
Yeah,
AI is the way.
So
you invest heavily in data centers.
Yeah, no shit.
I can turn that. I took that $500,000, turned it into $16,000.
Turn that into $16,000.
That's all we have for this corner, though.
Thank
Great
you,
questions.
everybody, for your extremely good questions. These are very thought provoking. Also, this is the longest we've recorded in quite a while.
Yeah.
In quite some time. That's all right.
So apologies for that. But also not. It was a lot of good
I
conversation.
brought up the Cubs. That's my fault.
Even without it, I think we would still be.
I brought up those Cubs and
Yeah.
sports at like 55 minutes in.
Yeah.
I think where
Dangerous.
people are gonna be like, this is like an hour and a half. Oh my God, what happened? But if you, other dear listeners who are out there listening to us with your ears right now, have something on your mind you would like us, your favorite boys on the internet, to answer, you can send it our way. Head on over to our Discord, the link to which will be in the description of this episode. You can follow us and then head on over to the Discorner text channel and drop us a line with your question, and we will answer it to the best of our ability on the next episode. Along with that, tell your friends, tell your family, tell strangers on the street that, you have your favorite boys on the internet here over at Come Get Your Podcast. Keep spreading that word. I've looked at our metrics recently on Podbean. They keep going up, which is really fun to see.
Hell yeah.
So keep that shit up, guys. But outside of that, you can find us on pretty much anywhere we do. You can get podcasts at this point, from Podbean to Spotify to iTunes to Google's podcast thing. Wherever you can get it, we're probably there at this point. And then finally, we end every episode with a shower thought from Reddit. And this week's comes from user Chaos of a Mad Hatter. And they say, if a truck carrying 9 cars gets into an accident with another vehicle, is it an 11-car accident or just 2? That is going to do it for episode 224. Come to your podcast. I've been your host, Adam.
I've been Dustin.
I've been Chris.
See y'all